Can Ohio State get this fixed? They just got smoked in Iowa City, and Michigan State's coming in this weekend, 7-2, Big Ten East on the line. This is a better Michigan State team probably than the Iowa team they just played. A lot of problems on both sides of the ball for Ohio State in the loss to Iowa. Doug, you were at JT Barrett. You talked with Sam Hubbard on Tuesday night. Is there a vibe? Can they get this thing right before Michigan State comes in here?
I do think both those guys seemed a little bit in shock still about what happened against Iowa. Sam Hubbard was saying Iowa did a good job of having Nate Stanley take short drops and then sort of step up, and he thought they were pass rushing past him. So he thinks that's something they can get fixed for Michigan State, because it was like, well, isn't Lewerke going to do that too? So he thinks there's an adjustment the defensive line has to make to get more effective pressure, because Iowa had a plan to combat that. And then JT Barrett was almost at a loss for why he did what he did. But he just said, I was trying to make plays, and I think if he just flips his mental situation back to what he normally is, he probably won't throw 4 picks against Michigan State. I would take the under on 4 picks for Michigan State this week for JT Barrett. And he said once they got down, he just sort of like pressed too much. So he was not saying that Iowa was doing a ton of things that he didn't expect. He just lost his mind, I think, for one game. So I think it's reasonable. Like, what do you fix there? It's like get JT back to being JT, and I think he probably will.
Tim, we were in here after practice, and we got to see the team come in and do some stretching and kind of hang out a little bit. Did this feel like a team in shock? Did it feel to you like a team that was still feeling the brunt of losing by 31 at Iowa?
Actually, they felt pretty loose. There was a lot of guys laughing. There's some shouting going on. I think that's a good thing. I think the idea is you want to almost flush kind of what happened and just stay loose, because there's still things that can be done in this season. There's still things they can salvage. The senior class can leave as Big Ten champions. They've only done that once in Urban Meyer's tenure, which is kind of surprising to believe, but there's still a lot to play for, and I think this is a team that kind of senses it. They're loose. I was kind of surprised. I was kind of talking to you guys about this. I'm like, they don't look like a team that just lost by 31 points. They seem just kind of the same, which I think is important, that their mentality shouldn't be changing.
One thing that will be different, though, Paris Campbell back against Michigan State. I asked Greg Schiano on Tuesday night, are you making any personnel changes on defense? He said no. And I think you wonder that sometimes when you lose a game that way. You're going to see the same guys out there on Saturday against Michigan State. I think everything needed to fix is up here a little bit on both sides of the ball. We will be there on Saturday at noon, Ohio State and Michigan State. For Tim and Doug, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching on cleveland.com.